Is there any investment that has no risk completely?
No, nothing. Except faith. Believe in God. That's the only investing that you can do, and there's no risk because you always get rewards for that.
So what's the risk in investing in bonds? Which is the safest?
Bonds have two types of risks. Because when you buy a bond, you expect two things. Number one, there's a return that what we call the bond issuer, that whether it's an institution or the government that has sold that bond to you will pay you regularly.
Okay.
So if you're investing in traditional bonds, what we call a coupon, so the government will pay you interest.
Yeah.
For the government of Tanzania, they'll pay you after 6 months. If you invest in corporate bonds, let's say like a Samia bond, which was recently issued, let's say maybe they'll pay you quarterly, every 3 months, then they pay you your return. So that's what you call the fixed income, yeah. So you'll be paid out on regular basis. And then of course, if you're not allowed to invest in bonds, you invest in a sukuk, which is Islamic bond, it also works almost the same way, where it depends on how that sukuk is structured, where you can be paid out maybe quarterly or biannually or yearly. And then another commitment that the bond issuer has to you as an investor is because let's say you put $1 million, and then the return on that bond is, let's say, 10%, just for clarification.
Yeah.
So you're expecting every year to get 100,000 out of $1 million that you're investing in.
Okay.
So you're not taking your $1 million out. So you're only taking out 100K every year. Let's say the bond is for 5 years. So we'll be taking out every year your 100K, 100K, 100K. The 5th year, you'll get your final 100K plus your 1 mil, which is your principal that you gave this guy when you started investing. So those two things expose you to two risks.
Okay.
Risk number one is the inability of the issuer to pay you your regular payout on quarterly or on semi-annually basis. So let's say you invested and then your next payout is in, let's say, March.
Yeah.
And then March comes, the government or the corporate has no money to pay you. So that's one of the risks that you're exposed to. And number two is, okay, fine, they manage to pay you that.